I request students to please volunteer, one male and one female. Yeah, the one sitting in the front. Yeah, please. Now I request the Speak Mackey team to give the invocation song.
शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीतवैभवपूरिताखिल दीप्तते शारदे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् भर्मभूषणभूषिते वररत्नमौलिविराजिते भर्मभूषणभूषिते वररत्नमौलिविराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् हस्तसन्धृतपुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसन्धृतपुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके कस्तवास्ति वर्णने चतुरो नरकचरो तवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीतवैभवपूरिताखिल दीप्तते शारदे करुणानिधे शारदे करुणानिधे शारदे करुणानिधे.
Thank you, Vikram and Shyam from the Speak Mackey team to graciously invoke the blessings of the goddess. An institution begins with its people, its values and its shared vision. To formally welcome the gathering and our new students to the NITK team, I invite Professor Subhash Yargal, Deputy Director, NIT Surathkal, to deliver the welcome address. Sir, may I request you to please take the chair.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. Welcome to this great institution. A very good morning to one and all assembled here. It's a great pleasure to see you all fresh, completed all the admission formalities and you are ready to get on. I am honored to extend a warm and heartiest welcome to you all for the orientation program 2026. In this program, we would like you to briefly understand the processes and methods being followed in important areas of relevance to you, and importantly, make you feel at home so that you can settle down fast, adjust yourselves and start working. A person's vision comes from his convictions, passion, values, ethics and etiquette. Vision makes things easier and clearer for the others. It clears the clutter and makes the path free from obstacles. Professor B. Ravi, our director, has been a constant source of inspiration and encouragement. Visionary leaders have a clear picture of what the future could look like and set out action plans to realize the vision. Professor Ravi has been leading the institute with complete clarity and clear vision. We are grateful to you, sir, for having taken interest in getting the best of the offices of Dean Academic and Dean Students Welfare for effectively conducting this program. I, on behalf of all of you, is honored to extend a warm welcome to you, and I am sure your gracious presence and presentation today will leave a strong and permanent impression in every one of the admitted PG and PhD student of the batch of 2026. We are proud and privileged to extend our heartiest congratulations to the batch of 2026 for making it into the reputed institute that is NITK Surathkal. I, on behalf of our director and the whole NITK family, sincerely express our gratitude to your parents for all their sacrifices all through your career. We are indeed very proud of our admitted students also, who with their sound character, caliber, are going to be responsible citizens of tomorrow. I, on behalf of our director and NITK family, extend a warm welcome to every one of you and your parents and well-wishers to this event. Welcome once again. We wish that you will make the best use of your eventful stay in NITK, either 2 years or 4 years. Learn more, stay healthy and happy, and make good lifelong friends. I wish to sincerely welcome our honorable members of the Board of Governors, all the deans, all heads of the department, associate deans, professor in charges of various domains, committee of wardens, NITK hostel trust board members, registrar, deputy registrars, and assistant registrars. We have with us other invitees from teaching and supporting staff, public relations officer, RE establishment staff, watch and ward office members, senior student volunteers, student union members, proud alumni across the globe, members of the print and electronic media, and our other invitees, a heartiest welcome to you all. Your presence means a lot to us, a real impetus to this eventful program. Before I close, now that you are part of an ITK family, adding value and strength to realize the vision of the institute, we look forward to seeing you giving the best in yourself for a bright future tomorrow. Please remember, success of an individual or an organization or a country depends on the quality of their people. We want character building in every one of you. Success can only be achieved through hard work, dedication, and consistent efforts. The will to win is worthless if you do not have the will to prepare. Skyscrapers take only a year to build, but many years to plan, and patience in planning and impatience in execution have worked wonders. This all of us are aware. I quote a thought from Gita. This is a caution for all of us. Thinking about sense objects will teach you to sense objects, grow attached, and you become addicted. Throughout your addiction, it turns to anger. Be angry and you confuse your mind. Confuse your mind, you forget the lesson of experience. Forget experience, you lose discrimination. Lose discrimination and you miss the life's only purpose. Once again, I extend my sincere and warmest welcome to one and all assembled here and wish this orientation program a grand success. I only appeal to all the admitted students to clearly earmark for what you have come here. Use the facilities and the caliber of the faculty to your advantage. Do not waste time because the worst part is repenting for the past. So thank you once again and have a pleasant day. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for the warm words of welcome. Now I request the Dean SW to give a bouquet to our director. Now I request Professor Nagendrappa to give a bouquet to our Deputy Director. I welcome Professor Geeta to give a bouquet to the Registrar. I request Professor Devata to give a bouquet to our Dean Student Welfare. Thank you. Dear students, you have now become a part of the institution with our distinguished legacy of academic excellence and service to the nation. The journey of an institution can be beautifully summarized by the Sanskrit expression. Okay. To introduce our students to the legacy, vision, academic environment, and overall profile of NITK Surathkal, I invite our director, Professor B. Ravi, to address the gathering. So the stage is yours.
Dr. Pawan Pandit, I did not know you were a Sanskrit Pandit also. I learned some Sanskrit today, little bit. But I think the first one which he said, I think Sahana Bhavatu, I know the meaning of that. And I think it means that let us study in a friendly environment without any disruptions, without any confusion among each other and things like that, which is a good thing for an educational institute. But thank you for the start of the program. So very happy to see all of you here, and especially also the parents who have, the proud parents whose kids have made it to this place. Just want to know how many are you from Karnataka state itself? Reasonably good. Just to add the number to 100%, how many are you from outside Karnataka? Okay, so it adds up to 100. Okay, so 100%. So thank you very much. And that's one of the things which makes NIT special. I generally say three things make NIT special. One is the beach. I am told this is the only institute with its own beach called NITK Beach. If you go to Google, you will find that. And the funny thing is, last year I was walking on the beach around, I think in May or so, and I found 4 students shyly walking on the beach about 50 feet from me. And then I was there, they were looking back at me all the time. I said, why are they looking back at me all the time? Then shyly came to me and then saying, sir, can we have a selfie with you? I said, le lo, kya badi baat hai? Okay. Then of course, I asked him some questions. So are you NITK students? Yes, we are NITK students. Final year students? Yes, final year students. How many times have you come to beach in the last 4 years? I'm talking about UG students, right? And they said first year mostly, and now last year we are going to miss, so we are coming now. So this is crazy, okay? So you don't know the value of a thing until you miss that. So you don't be like that. So one of the assignment is go to beach every day. Morning is exclusive. Morning no one will be there. You can really, really feel the peace, the heavens, whatever it is. Second one I would put as the faculty. I am from IIT Bombay. I spent 32 years there. And I'm still bowled over day after day with the kind of dedication that the faculty of NITK has. Today, Pawan made my day. Hey, Pawan, I'm not saying to please you. I don't have to please you, but I really made my day, okay? So you feel the kind of goodness that is there in the faculty here, and I can assure you, there are black sheep everywhere, but 90% I think are okay here. I'm saying it not as a director of NITK. I'm an Indian first. Okay. The third thing is what exactly I counted you for. The kind of mix of students that you get here from all parts of the country. There's one more question I want to ask, but then you will say I'm doing too much exercise in the morning with you, which is that how many of you are from non-metro towns? You are not from Bombay, not from Delhi, not from Madras, not from Bangalore. Please. Okay, that's what makes, for me, NITK very special. You will realize why I'm saying that in a minute. Okay. The mix of students which make NITK special, not just because where they are from, but because they are from the grassroots, they are from Bharat. And I'm not saying this like that. For 40 years I've been traveling through the breadth and width of India. Tier 3, Tier 4 colleges, Tier 4 towns, colleges whose names also you don't know. And I've seen fantastic. One image which stands in my mind, I went to some place called Savantavadi or some place in near Kolhapur, okay, near a fort. And suddenly there was a college, I saw college name, I don't remember college name. Gate was open Sunday to khula rahega, but college gate is open. I just went into the college and suddenly I come across a bend and there is about 9 or 10 girl students building a car. 9 girl students in an unknown college in an unknown town building a car. And they couldn't understand. I don't know Marathi. They only know Marathi. Okay. I couldn't even converse with them. I had someone who, of course, he knew Marathi and English and Hindi. So I asked him some question. They told me, they're saying, we want to building this car to participate in that some competition, Baha or some competition. I said, salute to people like this. So you represent the true India, not those who are in metros. Bharat 2047 will not be built, in my opinion. Don't tell this to people and don't take any video clips and put in the media right now. But I believe Bharat will be built. Our dream country will be built by people like you. And I believe it from the bottom of my heart. That's the third thing which makes NITK special. Apart from beach and dedicated faculty, people like you, almost every student I meet, we will be meeting around in the corridor on the road randomly before you leave this institute. By the way, we will both graduate at the same time. I have 2 years left, so I'll graduate with this master's batch in 2028, right? I mean, so, but these 2 to 4 years, 2 years for master's and 4 years for PhD. PhD don't take more than 4 years, then you are wasting your life. NITK is a great place. Don't fall in love that much. You will spend 6 and 7 and 8 years. You know, there's life beyond NITK also. You can keep coming back for vacation. 4 years upper limit for PhD, not more than 4 years. Okay. But anyway, 2 to 4 years, assuming you're going to live for 80 to 90 years, 80 to 100 years of life, okay, you are hopefully far more sensible in maintaining your health than your parents and my generation. This represents less than 5% of your life. Get it? This 5% of your life, less than 5% of your life, assuming you are not having injuries or any disease that takes you away. That is life. But this 5% I can bet, okay? I'm not betting because of my faith. I have talked to lots of people, my own life, my own friends, everyone like that. This 5% of your life will affect the direction and the speed of your rest of the life. So you have to have fun by all means, make friends by all means, but also see what is it that you can do to transform yourself. I don't want to give long lectures here, so I just want to put some bullet points. Essentially, you build your capabilities and build your connections. These two words should be good enough. You build your own inner capabilities and you build your external connections. And the future that you build by staying here, what NITK will give you is what I call a force multiplier. And I'll explain that in 3 bullet points. One is that, from what I told you just now, right from beach, NITK is one of the most stress-free academic environment in the country today. And I'm saying after seeing a lot of places. Okay? One of the most stress-free environment in the country, academic environment in the country. And of course, with the kind of faculty you have and with the world-class research facilities, I think there may be a tour for you arranged to see the central research facility. People who know NITK, those who don't know NITK, when they look at our research facility, they say, wow, we didn't know you have something like this. Some of the best facilities in the country are sitting right here at NITK. I joke, Indians are very modest compared to Americans. Within Indians, South Indians are super modest. Your people in a dhoti with 200 crores in the bank account, okay? So that is South India for you. NITK takes the thing further. People just don't talk about how good NITK is. I'm not saying again as a director of NITK. People come and get surprised. So these three multipliers, the stress-free environment coupled with the dedicated faculty, coupled with the research facilities, if you use them properly, it is completely force multiplier for you. I'm assuming why I'm saying masters also, because masters almost one whole year you're going to spend in a project. PhD almost the whole time is your project, right? So with these kind of force multipliers, but force multiplier is into something, but then what you put before into or multiplied is what you get. So GIGO, you must have heard, right? Garbage in, garbage out. I mean, you put X amount of effort, you get that much more multiplier effect. If multiplier is 10, you put X, you get 30X. If you put 2X, it is 20X. Excuse me. So, my suggestion here would be that choose your problem very carefully. Whatever project you are going to work on, choose it very carefully. And how do you choose? Let me say, put two things. How do you choose and how do you deliver what you choose from, okay? One is that you look at what is a topic that is really of interest to you. I mean, what happens is faculty may put some topics, okay, these are topics which we'll be giving you for project, PhD or masters. Nothing stops you from going to faculty saying, sir, this looks like a good area. Can I work on this and can you guide me on that? This is open world. Just talk to the faculty. They may like to add your topic onto the list. So choose a topic which is of interest to you, number one. Number two, choose a guide who is a good human being. You have good options to choose from here, but between good and better. And sometimes it's not that one person is absolutely good in every circumstances. Faculty A may be good with student B, and faculty B may be great, C may be good with D. So it's a mutual interest also. So choose a faculty who you have a good vibe with, okay? But also be a little selfish that is this topic good for the future? Sometimes you are smarter than the faculty and even the director. I say director is the least intelligent person in the room always, okay? I only look intelligent because I have the gathered intelligence of all the people in front of me. But you choose a topic which you think is going to be good for your career, okay? And once you choose a good project, go all the way in. Don't just do some flimsy report and then submit and get a degree. That is not going to be useful. You are going to be hired in the future, whether it is research or industry or business. You are going to be hired in the future for not what you know, but what you can do. Should I repeat this? Repeat in your mind. My throat is not so great, so I'm trying to be a little lazy. Because you can always go to ChatGPT or any AI tool. It will tell you information. It will even analyze things for you. What it cannot do is empathy and judgment and other human values. So again, at NITK, you build and strengthen your human values, okay? And to do that, building human values always is an upscale effort. It is effort against gravity. Sliding human values is easier. You have to just slide down, very happy, easy. Whether it is drinks, which is available in Bangalore, is it drugs, available in Bangalore, or what do you say, digital social media. You know how your algorithms program your brain? If you have one good news and one bad news, what do you think you pick? By natural human instinct. Why do newspapers publish bad news? a road accident in which 3 dogs died. Sorry, I love dogs, please don't get me wrong, okay? Or let's say 3 humans died, which sounds more human than 3 dogs died, I don't know. So, makes big news. 3 students made a rocket to go to Mars or whatever, doesn't make it to the front page news. So human nature is that, and these algorithms, social media algorithms, tap into your propensity for looking at bad news, and then you keep on producing more and more bad news. They see which bad news you are scrolling down, and then you produce more of that. These algorithms are developed by the best psychologists from Stanford's and Harvard's. So, it is useless advice to tell you, if you can keep away from your mobile phones, that will be great. I know you won't do it. You thought what I was doing at my sitting in the thing, I was not looking at social media, by the way. Huh? I was writing my speech, which I'm reading out now, but I had to make something sensible to you. So use mobile as a tool, but mobile is very powerful. AI is very, very powerful. It will overpower you just like that. So to build your capability as a human being is an uphill task. To slide down as a human being, become degenerative, and let AI overpower you in your own lifetime is an easier one. So I'll end by saying that as students, once again, congratulations for coming here. And if you can, mentally thank your parents and your guardians and your neighbors and friends and whoever helped you in any small way for you in your journey to this institute. Thank them now, thank them daily. If you don't have time to talk to your parents, just put in a message, 1-line message. Today we had atrocious tomato soup in the mess, no problem. But write something to your parents on a daily basis. Okay, at least once in a week, make a phone call to them. Okay, so that is very important, because we have learned as a generation, we are losing the art of, or the whole thing of being grateful. We are not grateful unless we start missing things. So please start your life. The starting first step of being a good human being is to be grateful to your own parents. So with these words, I hope I have said something which is touched your heart, something you will remember beyond today. Please discuss among yourselves. But I wish to tell you that NITK is a great place to build your foundation for your future career. I wish you a great time here, whether you are PG, Masters or PhD. I wish you make great lifelong lasting friendships here. Okay? Believe me, friendships will last the test of time. I look at alumni who come to NITK still with old memories. And that's again the one more reason why I say NITK makes it, because you are going to become alumni in no time. Before you know, 2 years, 4 years will pass just like that. So those alumni give me hope that NITK can put a small dent in the future, in a good way, okay, to the future of the nation, region, and your own town, your own village. Okay, do something good for them. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for giving our students an inspiring overview of the institute and its journey. And most importantly, he introduced you to the beach of NITK. And thank you for sensitizing the audience about the do's and don'ts in the campus. So with this, for our new students, will soon become much more than a place of study. The institute is going to be much more than a place of study. So it will become a place where the team collaborate, experiment, compete, create friendships, and build memories. To familiarize our students with the campus zones and key facilities, I request Professor B. Venkataparimal, Dean Planning and Development, to take us through the campus and its important facilities. Sir, may I request you to please kindly take over.
Good morning. So, energy is very low. Either you have not seen the campus yet, or you are going to. As Professor was talking about the beach, I don't know how many people visited beach. It's a good number. I'm talking about the bottom crowd. The top people are very less. Okay, so good morning to one and all present here. I would like to congratulate each of you and your parents, as your hard work and intelligence have earned you a place in this esteemed institute NITK, Institute of National Importance. I know people knows that all the things, it's a formal way of giving a greetings to you. From the bottom of the heart, I congratulate each one of you to be here at NITK. You know what is your gate score and all other things, how much struggle every day and night you have put effort, and it made you to be land over here at this place. Geographically, if you put that angle, it will come. So make it useful this 2 years or 4 years completely. Let us start with the quote of Swami Vivekananda. We want that education by which character is formed and strength of mind is increased and intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. So basically it talks about Buddhir Balam Isho Dairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogadam Ajatyam Vakpadittam Sa Anmasmaranad Bhavet. If I look at this sloka, it also says that if you have your brain, which is going to give more power, and strength in the mind, which is going to come across. So it also says in the same line. So if we look at it again, Swami Vivekananda's things, we take it into the vision point of view. Dean Planning and Development of NITK provide the strong infrastructure and enabling environment where the students pursues idea with focus, innovation and excellence. I hope you would have enjoyed the video before start of this function, that idea factory and campus tour, basically they would have played. So that is the location wherein you are sitting. So the duties and responsibility of Dean Planning and Development aspect is basically we provide that civil, electrical, water, sanitary, telecommunication and computer networks. All planning has to be done for the institute aspects. The other maintenance things, wherever the reports has to be sent to the ministry. These are all the lines which may not be more impact for you. I think my offices consist of myself, Venkatesa Perumal. Associate deans are present over here. One is for minor work, another one is for maintenance work. We have given the mail ID even, so you can write to us in case anything is required. My office is supported by the Zina D'Souza and Govind, Mr. Govind. So this is the campus complete map, which I think this pointer won't work for this particular one. You can see this is my complete NITK campus. It is a 296.96 acre. You can see that area, what kind of area it is in Google Map. I don't know how many people are able to visualize this Google Map. You are at this place. This is the place right now you are sitting over. So the pointer won't work with this LED. So the total area where it is complete construction of the building is only 10%. Sports facility is 13%, and greenery is 40%. So we can proudly say that the entire campus area, 40% is the greenery, and we have a what is that? Our national bird is peacock. You can see number of peacocks and number of snakes also. Don't get afraid of snakes because it is afraid of you. Okay? So this place is called Parshuram Chetra because of his axe it has come up. So the snakes also in the water body it has come up. It won't do anything. We have that rituals, everything is there. So don't get afraid. So the road facility around areas where in the network 5.4%. Other facilities whatever we have 15%, periphery roads and other lands which is basically the STEP and Science and Technology Entrepreneur Park and Nirmiti Kendra, some R&D center we have in-house different modality they have worked on. Those things is also part of our campus. So my team consists of Dean P&D, Associate Deans. The civil infrastructure is again supported by Dr. Lohit Kumar. Electrical infrastructure supported by Professor Suresh. And water and wastewater management, Professor Jagannath. And telecommunication aspects, Professor Deepu. And computing facility, Dr. M. Mohit Talani. And horticulture, Dr. Aparna, and safety, Dr. Karthikeyan. Apart from this, our superintending engineer Narayanan, he takes care of entire campus. This is my whole team. This is the email ID of each and every one of us I have given here. This talks about my complete team, about my Dean Planning and Development aspects of NITK. I know you guys, by seeing the slide, again I become a teacher, again giving the things. I know about your generation too. So just I thought I'll put a video so that you can understand more about what it is. It's a podcast thing which I have created with the help of Saral AI. Saral AI is a tool which is created by the NRF, Government of India. It gives me a very...
Welcome to this podcast on the planning and development initiatives at NITK. We're exploring how the institute builds its future.
It's fascinating to see the strategic thinking behind a large institution's growth, isn't it? Their vision is quite inspiring.
Absolutely. The P&D office aims to provide robust infrastructure and an environment for students to pursue ideas with focus and excellence.
That's a clear mission. What are the primary responsibilities of the Dean of Planning and Development?
The Dean plans expansion and diversification of institutional activities. This includes preparing all developmental proposals.
So, they handle new projects from conception? What kinds of systems do these proposals cover?
They cover civil, electrical, water, sanitary, telecommunication, and computer network systems, among others.
That's a broad scope. I imagine maintaining statistical data for reports to the Ministry of Education is also crucial?
Indeed. Professor B. Venkatesh Perumal currently serves as the Dean of Planning and Development.
And who supports the Dean in managing these extensive responsibilities? Are there associate deans?
Yes. Professor Arun Kumar Thalla is Associate Dean for Minor Works, and Professor Debabrata Karmakar handles Maintenance Works.
That clarifies the leadership structure. Shifting focus. How large is the NITK campus in terms of land area?
The campus spans 293.96 acres, which is approximately 1,189,614 square meters.
That's a significant area. How is this vast land utilized across the campus?
Buildings occupy 10% of the land, and sports facilities account for 13%.
And what about the natural environment and essential services? How much greenery is there?
Greenery covers a substantial 40% of the campus. The road network uses 5.4%.
That's a healthy amount of green space. What do the other amenities comprise within the remaining percentage?
Other amenities, at 15%, include overhead tanks, sump tanks, STPs, and substations.
It sounds like a very detailed and functional allocation. Is any of the land leased out?
Yes, 9.6% of the land is leased. A peripheral public road accounts for 7%.
This comprehensive breakdown highlights meticulous planning for every square meter.
It certainly does. The P&D team also includes various persons in charge, or PICS, for specialized areas.
Could you elaborate on some of these specialized PIC roles and their functions?
There are PICS for civil infrastructure, electrical infrastructure, water supply, and communication networks.
And what about the technological and aesthetic aspects of the campus? Are those covered too?
Absolutely. There are PICS for computing facilities, horticulture and gardens, and safety and security systems.
This structured approach ensures that every facet of campus development and maintenance is expertly managed.
It reflects a deep commitment to providing a functional and enriching environment for the entire NITK community.
This meticulous planning truly underpins NITK's vision for fostering student innovation and excellence.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I'm sure our students now have a much better idea of the campus and the facilities available to learn. The strength of a premier technical institution lies in the collective efforts of its departments, center, faculty, staff, and various administrative units. As the students begin their journey here, it is important that they understand the academic and administrative ecosystem of the institute. To introduce our students to the department, center, and key functionaries of NITK, I request Professor T. Lakshminidhi, Dean Faculty and Staff Development, to address the gathering. Sir, may I request you to please kindly take over.
Good morning. Let me first congratulate all of you for making it to NITK Surathkal, and let me wish all the best for the next 2 years for PGs and next 4 years, as Director said, for PhDs. Congratulations to all the parents. I am going to discuss about the department, centers, and key functionaries of NITK Surathkal. I am Professor Lakshminidhi T, Professor in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering and Dean of Faculty and Staff Welfare. So, we will just discuss the organization structure. It's a government institution, therefore the organization structure will be hierarchical. At the top we have visitor. Who is visitor? Somebody visiting NITK Surathkal? President of India is a visitor, and under him there is NIT Council, where all NITs come under, and there is a council, and for every institution there is a board of governors, and there is a finance committee which looks into the financial aspects. Both board of governors and finance committee has representation from ministry also. There is a director appointed by the visitor. He is responsible for the day-to-day activities of all NITs or respective NITs, and there is a Senate and Building and Works section. So, the Senate is the apex body for the academic activities, and then it recommends anything to the Board of Governors. There is Deputy Director, and then Deans, HODs, and Administrative Officers. There is a detailed organization structure on our institute website. Interested may please search and look at the detailed administrative structures. I am going to give a gist of it through these slides. So as far as deans are concerned, there are 6 deans. I start with academic programs because an institution is for students, right? So we have Dean of Academic Programs, and there are 2 associate deans supporting the Dean Academic Programs, one for undergraduate activities, other one is postgraduate activities, including Masters and Ph.D. Then comes the next activity, that research and innovation. We have Dean of Research and Innovation, supported by 2 associate deans, one for sponsored research, other for consultancy and testing. Dean Planning and Development, already Professor Perumal explained you about the institute structures. So Dean Planning and Development, he has 2 associate deans for minor works and maintenance works. Dean Faculty and Staff Welfare, my portfolio, supported by 2 associate deans, one for faculty, other for staff. Dean Student Welfare has Parents Interface as associate deans, and Sports and SAC as one more associate dean. Dean of Alumni and Corporate Relations is supported by 2 associate deans, one alumni network, other one is corporate relations. And each dean has, under his portfolio, there are 7 professor in charges are working, looking after various activities. Dean of Academic Programs has professor in charge for admission and enrollment, fellowship and scholarship, curriculum and pedagogy, continuing education, Indian knowledge system, accreditation and ranking, and learning resources. Research and innovation for MTech research and PhD scholars may have to know about these things. When you are working with your guide in executing funded research projects, all comes under Dean Research and Innovation. So there is one PIC is looking after management information system, transdisciplinary R&D, central research facility, institute innovation cell, software, STEP, and research innovation park, R&D equipment facilities. Planning and development, the slide is already shown. There are 7 PICs. Dean Faculty and Staff Welfare, we have 1 professor in charge looking after housing and hospitalities. All commercial units are looked after by 1 more PIC. As central government institutions, we have to cater to all facets of our. Okay, so there is 1 professor in charge looking after equal opportunity cell. There is women welfare cell, professor in charge, staff training program, staff recreation club, healthcare center. Similarly, Dean Student Welfare also has 7 professor in charges. He will explain about this. Dean Alumni and Corporate Relations also has, so he is supported by 7 professor in charges. And for administrative matters, we have supporting staff headed by respective administrative officers. Registrar, and then deputy registrar, we have deputy registrar for administration, 1 for finance, and 1 for hostels. All supported by assistant registrars, 1 looking after academic activities, one looking after accounts, one building and works, establishment looked after by one AR, placements, and then purchase. We have student activity and sports officers, superintending engineer, and librarian. We have various sections for administrative activities. You have already gone to, I think, academic and exam section. There are 3 account sections. One section for purchase, looking after purchase activities. One looking after establishment. Another cash section, looking after finance. So, we have now 16 departments. We were 14 departments, and recently we have added 2 more departments. There are 10 departments, 11 departments offering undergraduate programs: chemical, civil, electrical, electronics, electronics and communication, information technology, maths, mathematical and computational sciences, mechanical engineering, metallurgical engineering, and mining engineering. Then we have supporting departments. Last 15 and 16 serial numbers are newly added: design and entrepreneurship, and physical education and life skills. Institute bodies, as I told, Senate is the apex academic body. All academic related matters are recommended by Board of Studies to the Senate, and from the department, the respective department activities are recommended to the Board of Studies. There is Department Undergraduate Committee, there is Department Postgraduate Committee, basically for PG, Department Research Program Committee, that's for Ph.D., MTech Research and Ph.D., and Department Academic Appeals Board to look after any grievances from the students. Right. So faculty information is given here. There are 14 departments listed. The remaining 2 departments are the faculty are affiliated faculty. So we have right now 284 faculty. In addition to that, there are 34 temporary faculty. If you look at the distribution, we have female 19% representation and remaining 81% male representation as far as faculty gender is concerned. Faculty diversity, right? First director asked question, how many from Karnataka, how many from right outside Karnataka? So here also, if you look at it, we have kind of 40-60. 40%, 41% is from Karnataka, home state, and the remaining 59%, the current existing faculty strength, 59% is outside Karnataka. Cadre wise, if you look at it, professor, right, 105 professors together we have, that is 33% making it. So associate professor, 77 associate professors making it 24%, and associate professor grade 1, 57 people making it 24%, and assistant professor grade 1 and grade 2 18% and 14%. The remaining 11% are temporary faculty who are hired for right 2 semesters. In addition to that, we have some centers which are not listed. Center for Interdisciplinary Studies, and then we have a Center for System Design, and one more center which is this center you have to search. Director always says this is, you have to search the search. The center name is search and you have to search the search. Where is it? The name is System for Emergency Assistance, Response and Communication Hub. Okay? That's a homework for you. Search the search. It is one corner of NITK campus. Right? What we do there, you have to visit there and see. This is now my team, as I have told, supported by 2 associate deans. Professor Basaraj Talwar is faculty from Computer Science and Engineering Department. He is Associate Dean Faculty Welfare. Professor A.S. Balu from Civil Department. He is Associate Dean Staff Welfare. And then I am supported by administrative officers. Registrar in charge, Professor Kumar G.N. He is a professor in Mechanical Department. He is taking an additional charge as registrar. And we have a Deputy Registrar Administration, looked after by Mr. Ramesh R. I have Assistant Registrar Establishment Section, Establishment, looked after by Professor Abdul Rahouf. This is the team we basically cater to the faculty and staff welfare aspects. And I am supported by, from my office, my PA stenographer, Mrs. Gina D'Souza, and office attendant, Mr. Govind Gopalan. This is my team. With this, can I come to the last slide of my presentation? Right? You are destined to be at NITK. How many of you have tried for IITs and other NITs? Good. Finally, you landed at NITK Surathkal. Okay, if you believe in God, so you have been chosen to be here, get your learnings and graduate from this institute. There is something in it. Don't think that, okay, I wanted IIT, I did not get, I am here. Okay? That is, so you have to make the maximum out of it. Grab the opportunity. This is the opportunity. You are here. Now whatever comes, make the best use of NITK Surathkal. Okay? Whatever the NITK Surathkal is offering, get maximum out of it. Never give up. Okay? Life is not easy. Every step you have to face difficulties, but never give up. Okay? So Swami Vivekananda says, every work has got to pass through hundreds of difficulties before succeeding. Those who persevere will see the light sooner or later. Okay. So before I close my presentation, I just quote 2 lines of a poem by Siddhaya Puranik, a Kannada poet. Okay. ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗು ನೀ ಬಯಸಿದಂತಾಗು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗು ನಿನ್ನಿಚ್ಛೆಯಂತಾಗು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಸರಿಯೇ ಮೊದಲು ಮಾನವನಾಗು. This is what director also said. Become a good human being. You become whatever you want. Right? Whatever level you want to reach, you reach. But first and foremost, be a good human being. Always be a good human being to others. Thank you. All the very best. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Professor, for such an informative overview. Dear students, your postgraduate and doctoral journey will be characterized by academic discipline, independent learning, and intellectual exploration. Understanding the academic requirements at the very beginning will help you plan your journey effectively. To guide you through the PG and PhD degree requirements, I request Professor Annappa B., Dean Academic Programs, to address the gathering. Sir, may I request you to kindly take over?
Good morning. So, most of the professors have congratulated you, but I'll take a different route. I'll not congratulate you now. I'll wish you best of luck for your learning journey. Best of luck for your learning journey in this temple of knowledge. You should be hungry always, not for the mess food, for the knowledge. Everywhere you can seek knowledge in this campus. So, I am Professor Annappa from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I took charge as Dean Academic Programs in May. I think in the earlier slide you have seen the photos of faculty in that section. I will take another different route. In academic sections with me, I have Associate Dean PG and Research, Professor Uday Kumar Dalimba. Sir, you can see him live here. You will be interacting with him and me in the next 2 years or 3 years. And to support all undergraduate program, we have with us Professor Satyabhama from Mechanical Engineering Department. How many of you have seen the curriculum book? Printed hard copy or soft copy? Yes, at least 10%. Go to NITK website, we are not distributing you any hard copy of the curriculum book. Go to NITK website, under academics you have curriculum book, download that, read at least once to know what are the do's and don'ts and how we can easily graduate. As the director said, it is a stress-free campus. If you understand this curriculum book, it makes more easy for you. So let me give you a brief idea about the PG and PhD program requirements. Sir had given 15 departments, 15 plus 1, 16 departments. I have listed here only 13 departments which are currently offering MTech programs. All departments are having PhD programs, but I have listed here 13 departments which are having various PG programs. Out of that, 10 departments are offering 27 PG programs, MTech, in various disciplines. And 3 departments like chemistry is offering MSc Chemistry, physics is offering MSc in Physics, and School of Humanities, Social Science and Management is offering MBA. And soon, maybe your next junior will be joining for 2 more MTech programs. Department of Mining Engineering is planning to come up with a new program in fire and safety technology. And the new department of entrepreneurship, will be coming up with new PG programs, maybe MDes, later on BDes. So it is in the plan. So we may be having 32 programs in the days to come. Currently we have 30 programs. 2 will be added soon. degree requirements. How many credits I should earn? How many subjects I should learn during this 2 years, or PhD students 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. Say MTech, if you're enrolled for MTech, based on the department course you are enrolled, it could be somewhere between 50 to 55. And you should have minimum 5.5 CGPA to get that degree. Maximum period I have listed here is 4 years. All programs what I have listed here, including PhD, minimum period is 2 years. So it is up to you, all the PhD scholars. Are you ready to take that challenge of 2 years? So, challenge yourself to graduate out of this campus as early as possible. So, minimum is 2 years for all programs. MTech research, their number of credits to be earned is minimum 12, and you need to have a thesis, research thesis. Again, it is having 5.5, 2 years. Since it is a research program, it is maximum 4 to 5 years. MSc, 80 credits, little more. We are soon going for revision of all PG programs this year. We may be revising this. Currently, it is having 80 credits. MBA is 90 credits. PhD, 12 credits like MTech by research. But PhD, you should have minimum 6 CGPA to be eligible to get the PhD degree. MTech structure, you have program core, minimum 20 credits. Some of you want to learn more, may take a few more core courses. That's why greater than or equal to 20. Electives, minimum 9 credits. Major project ranging from 8 to 12 credits. And mandatory learning courses is 4 credits. So minimum 50, maximum 55. So to progress, overall CGPA at least 5.5 you should maintain. Greater than 20 credits at the end of the first year. To get promoted to second year, to be eligible to go for second year, you should have minimum 20 credits in the first year. If you are having CGPA less than 5.5, you can go with the PG diploma degree. But I don't want any of you to take this path. And other good things is, if you are interested in taking your learning journey forward, if you are an MTech student or MSc student, we have other option. If you maintain CGPA greater than 8, and if you are admitted through GATE, you can directly get an entry at the end of first year of your MTech to the PhD program. MTech research, those who are joined for MTech research program, as I told, it is having only 12 credits. Rest of the period is for your research. Finish within 3 semesters, full time. This is the shortest period you can take. Research proposal within first year, as early as possible. If you can do it at the end of the first semester, that is well and good. And you need to give half-yearly progress about your research findings to a committee called Research Progress Assessment Committee. And to be eligible to get the degree, you should have 1 publication, minimum 1 publication, greater than 1 paper published. This is due after you submit your synopsis seminar. Within 3 months, you should submit your thesis. Then it will go to 2 referees, 1 internal and external. If you get reviews for the award of degree, then you need to defend your thesis and you will be awarded a degree. So publication is 1 minimum for MTech by research. For MSc and MBA, minimum 40 credits under core courses. For MBA, it is 65. Again, MBA is having 20 foundation courses, core courses, plus program core 25 and advanced topics 20. They also have a major project which is 8 weeks through internship after second semester. And they have a 3 credit term paper in the 4th semester. So maximum duration is 4 years, but I expect all of you to finish it within 2 years. Common evaluation for all MTech, it is relative grading on a 10-point scale, SGPA per semester, CGPA overall. So past grade, the least grade is GD. We have grades ranging from highest AA to DD. There are other 2 grades, FF and FA. I don't think any of you will fall under that category of FF and FA. And attendance is 75% minimum. We expect you to maintain at least 95 above. If you get FF grade, make up exam or register. I am requesting all the parents here, don't call your kids every weekend or if there is a holiday on Monday or Friday. First ask them whenever they ask, Daddy, can I come this weekend? Can you book the ticket? First ask what is your attendance percentage? What is your current status of the test conducted? There will be continuous evaluation. We will not be waiting till the end of the semester. Some faculty may conduct test at the end of first week, second week, third week. We have mid-sem and semester evaluation. Faculty will be doing continuous evaluation. First ask what is his or her progress in studies, whether he has any issues in studies connecting with his or her classmates or faculty. Try to solve that first, then allow him or her to come home, maybe after a month or so. If there is a holiday, 2-3 days holiday, you can ask them. But don't encourage them to come every now and then, especially those who are within Karnataka and Bangalore. They have the habit of booking ticket on Friday night and coming late on Monday morning. So don't encourage. So you have MLC courses, which is S and N grades. There is no grade point for that. And there is, as I told you, there is an option for dual degree. Those who are already enrolled for MTech, you can continue for your PhD. First year, if you have CGPA greater than 8, you are eligible for converting it to PhD. But you should have joined with the GATE. Like that, for those who joined for MSc, if your CGPA is greater than 8 and you are eligible for conversion to PhD, you should have obtained GATE or NET. You have option of NET also here before start of second year. So PhD program stages, there are basically 5 major stages in your PhD journey. Whether you take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you have to go through these 5 stages. Coursework, 12 credits. I request you to complete that within first semester. In case if you have some difficulty, if the course is not offered in that semester, it's okay, you can postpone for the second semester. But don't postpone it beyond second semester. Research proposal, open seminar before research progress assessment committee within 2 years. But you're all enthusiastic, energetic youngsters, don't go for 2 years. Your count starts today, day 1. Start your preparation for your proposal. By the time you finish your coursework, within 2 to 3 months, you should be able to come up with a proposal So today only you go and meet your faculty who is your supervisor. Talk to them, what is the problem I will be working on. You go with your proposal or the faculty will be assigning you some domain, some field to work on. Every day you spend some time for preparing your proposal. Don't wait till you complete your coursework. Progress seminars, yearly you have to give pre-synopsis and synopsis report submission after 2 progress seminars. So you'll be giving the proposal, then next year you'll be giving a progress, but we are not putting condition that it should be 1 year. You have a good publication, good progress, yes, within 6 months you can give the first progress. Again you have another journal paper published, complete in another 1 year. So before submission of your synopsis, you should have 2 papers published and 2 seminars completed after your progress. So after your submission of the research proposal. Then start preparing your thesis. Institute gives 3 months, but most of the students, what they do is, before their pre-synopsis, they have draft copy of their thesis. So within 1 or 2 months, they submit the thesis. So it will make you to receive your degree early. So don't go beyond 3 months. Again, if you go beyond 3 months, you have to pay fine for that. That you keep in mind. Thesis viva and thesis and viva was, your thesis will be sent to 2 referees outside institute. They will review, and when the review comes, we will keep your defense. You should defend your work in an open seminar. Then you will be successful to receive your doctorate degree. So beyond 4 years, institute gives you stipend for 5 years. But don't go for 5th year. If you are going beyond 4 years, yearly you should register and ask for extension. And you should give half yearly progress after 4th year. That you keep in mind. Publications, as I told, 2 papers in refereed journals. It could be SCI, Scopus, ESCI, SSCI or ESCI. It should be before your pre-synopsis seminar. Extension beyond 4 years needs publication, either journal or conference publication. So duration for the support, minimum 2 years, maximum 7 years. A director said complete in 4 years. Institute gives you a scholarship for 5 years. But I'll give a advice to you. Can you take the challenge to complete your PhD in 3-digit days? 999 days. I told you in the earlier slide, we are offering 32 PG programs. Can you complete your PhD in 32 months? Anybody is ready to take this challenge? Raise your hands. You should be confident enough. If you are not confident, can I be confident at this stage? Your faculty members are confident. Yes, you can earn your PhD in 2 years. That's why NITK has kept minimum 2 years. Focus on your research work for the next 2 to 3 years. Others should not disturb you. Other aspects should not disturb you. Then you can achieve it 999 days. You can take these milestones within 6 months. If you complete your coursework of 12 credits. As a UG student, you might have taken 20 credits, 30 credits, right? NITK allows UG student to take up to 30 credits. When you have taken, successfully completed those 30 credits, why can't you do 12 credits in one semester? 6 months you complete, then the research proposal within a year, paper 1. When you're doing this research proposal, try for a publication, at least in a conference. If you have one paper there, and try the modified version in journal. So if you have one paper by 18 months, you're almost set for reaching your target within 999 days. Paper 2, if you can get it accepted by 2 years, then you're almost there to finish your thesis and submit. So within 32 months, anybody is there to take this challenge? Your count starts from today. And come to me on the 999th day or before that, I'll give you a prize. Anybody to take this challenge? Huh? Nobody? How many of you are PhD students here? Good, take this challenge. Come to me before 999 days from today. I'll give you a prize with your degree announcement. Any doubts? This is the brief. You need to read the curriculum book. If you have any doubt, any time, or anything within this campus, Team NITK is there for you. So, first you contact your faculty advisor, course instructor, if it is related to your course. Then, your faculty advisor, who is like a guardian for the next 2 years or 3 years. You can talk to him or her. Academics, non-academics. If you're facing other trouble, talk to him or her. Go with him or her for a cup of tea, or walking on a beach. Discuss if you're having any difficulty. All our faculty and support staff are very good, as Director has rightly pointed out. They are humans first. They can hear your problems, come up with the solutions, guide you, advise you. But don't sit at a hostel worrying about or waiting for something to happen, magic. Talk to your classmates, talk to the faculty, talk to the HOD. If it does not work at the faculty advisor level, go to your department HOD. Again, some things may not be in his control. With their support, you can take to Associate Dean PG. Then, if at all something else need to be tackled at the next level, you can come to me at any time. Academic office is open throughout, even during your lunch time. I requested my colleagues in academic section to keep it open. 12 to 1 you have lunch time. If you have something, work at academic sections, it will be open for you 12 to 1. It will not be closing. If it starts at 9 till 5:30, it will be open. That I can assure you. At least few persons will be there during lunch time also. So don't hesitate, sit alone or scratch your head alone. If you are stuck with a problem, go and talk to your classmate. If you are stuck with the issue in the academics regarding course, which course to take, there are so many electives offered at different departments. There may be a clash of your timetable. Go and talk to the faculty. Faculty may be ready to shift that class 1 hour before or 1 hour after. It solves the problem. But don't go to the faculty at the end of the semester saying that, sir, there was a clash in your class, that's why my attendance is 70%. I think most of our faculty may not be able to help you at that stage. Go at the beginning, before that problem persist and put you in trouble at the end of the semester. Again, I am requesting all the parents, check their progress every month. If a student is having attendance shortage or less credits or less CGPA, faculty will not be able to help you once the grades are announced or after the end semester examination. If you find that your son or daughter is scored in the first test very low, ask your son or daughter to give the number of the faculty, phone number of the faculty, call that faculty and discuss what difficulty my son or daughter is having. How can he improve? Our faculty members will be very happy to interact with you and help your kid. So don't hesitate to visit NITK or call any of the faculty members whenever your son or daughter is having any difficulty with respect to academics or they stay in hostels or any facility in the campus. With that, I say Team NITK is ready to help you to be successful in your learning journey in this institute. If you are feeling low in self-confidence, go to a faculty room, talk to him or her. He will be patiently hearing your problems. If he has a solution right from him, he will advise you. Otherwise, he will guide you. Go and meet this Dean Academics or PG, or to some extent, sometimes, rare cases, they may guide you to go and meet the director. So with that, I wish you good luck. So yesterday you came with lot of hope and your admission order in hand. After 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, when you graduate out of this temple, you should be happy, like this girl, what is shown in the picture. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Professor, for clearly explaining the academic requirements and expectations, and also giving us a challenge of 999 days. So it's a challenge for you as well as we faculties who are guiding you. With this, it is about asking questions. PhD or postgraduate education is not merely about acquiring existing knowledge. It's about asking questions, challenging assumptions, discovering new knowledge, and transforming ideas into solutions. This is particularly relevant to research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. To introduce you to this research ecosystem, innovation opportunities, and entrepreneurial avenues at NITK, I request Professor Uday Bhatt, Dean Research and Innovation, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. Congratulations to all the students, their parents, for your achievement in reaching this stage. So I am Uday Bhatt, so Dean Research and Innovation at present, and I will be taking through some aspect of ecosystem covering research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Before that, I have one quiz, because it's after a long time now. Initially, Dr. Pandit gave some quiz. Now the quiz is for students. How many students you believe that you are a good kid or you have been a good kid to your parents? Please lift your hand. Give a sincere answer, because there will be a follow-up question. Similarly, for the parents, how many parents believe that you have been a good parent for the kid here or your kid joined to NITK? For parents, I don't see much hand. Big surprise. Only here in this corner I see, but otherwise not many. Okay. The follow-up question is, You can do after the sessions. Take a page, write down 10 reasons why do you feel so. And it should be a good reason for yourself. You will be evaluating you will be writing 10 reasons and evaluating yourself. And if you feel that you have scored more than 5 or 6, you are pass. Because I am sure many of us will not able to cross 6 correct reasons. Okay? But if at least try to do in future days, you will make your kid a good human being, good person for the society. As director mentioned, he will be a good person for the nation. And we have a great responsibility to make our younger generation responsible for society, responsible for nation. So the loyalty to nation is very, very important. And we believe that your journey in NITK for next 2 years will be part of that molding activity. So at NITK, as I said, I will be taking through some aspect of research, innovation, entrepreneurship ecosystem. Now this ecosystem is basically as a support for national initiation on creating Vikasit Bharat 2047. So anyone has an idea when this policy or framework is made public? Approximately any idea when this was given by our Honorable Prime Minister? You can say approximate 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, like that. Students? No idea? About 4 years, 3 to 4 years. Now, see the key points here. It should be global leader in human development and social welfare, then champion of environmental sustainability. Now this can be possible only if we have a good blueprint. Fortunately, Niti Aayog has come with a nice blueprint for all the institutes, not only education institutes, other institutes also, to have certain activities to make our India a global leader in innovation technology. But key point is, we should have an improved GDP. So approximately, national GDP has to reach about 30 trillion USD by 2047. So students, what is the today's GDP, national GDP? About 5 trillion. So we have to jump by at least 6 times. So which country has maximum GDP at present? Sorry? US, how much? Okay, 33, 34. Next is China. So we have a long way. And when we reach 2047, all this China and US will be increasing their GDP. So if you want to have a recognition as global leader, you have to increase your GDP. So per capita is about 10 times increase, not a small thing. We need lot of infrastructure which is of world quality, roads, airport, etc. Then in 2 aspects, I will say 3 aspects, energy, defense and space, we need to be self-reliance. In the last 2 decades, we have seen many foreign countries are looking at India. The main reason is our contribution in space, contribution in atomic energy, contribution in some aspect of defense is noteworthy. So we have to improve on that. But then we have only one earth, so we need to maintain lot of sustainable activities with respect to soil, water, air, etc. We need to do a lot on medical and pharmacy. All those things will be increasing our national GDP. So for new generation, you have a lot of opportunities. But then opportunities comes with challenges. Now this is one classical example. If things are not done correctly, in the name of development, if things are not done in systematic way, what can happen? This is a photo from a disaster happened in neighboring state about 2 years back. So you can see the damage which is partly attributed to human activities. Now, as engineers, as responsible engineers, we should see that our activity will not lead to such disasters. So, at NITK, we have multiple things to mold you a responsible engineer, responsible citizen. Now, I will list some of them. One is Center for Interdisciplinary Studies. Our earlier colleagues mentioned about this. We have a lot of things where activity will be multiple domain specifics, not individual domains, spans to multiple domains. That's why interdisciplinary is future. Then we have a central research facility at NITK scale that is one of the best in the nation. You may find better facilities, but most of them are isolated in IITs. But in NITK scheme, our central research facility is one of the best. Under one building, you have lot of characterizations, lot of high-end characterizations. Some of those facilities you may not find out in IITs also. So you can be a proud user for these facilities. Plus, remember, use judiciously, use responsibly. When you use, try to understand the systems, because tomorrow that may be one of the job giving sector for you. Highly skilled manpowers in some of these operations of these facilities. We have a Center for System Designs where you can do everything with your hands, tinkering with hands. So today's generation, please come out from tools like mobiles, tools like laptops. Spend something doing on your own, build on your own. We have very less skills. If a mobile is given to you, I'm sure more than 50% will not able to open it, remove every aspect and set it back. That's the basic things nowadays for an engineer. If NITK students, NITK output cannot disassemble and assemble a good electronic systems, who can do it? Same thing with the automobile sectors. A small thing we go to repairs, shop floors, but we can't do our own hands. We have very, very less skills on that. So these tinkering activities, you can do a lot in systems design. So we have similarly idea factory, which is mentioned by our earlier speakers. Then we have a lot of softwares, and all are licensed softwares. Please remember, NITK does not encourage use of pirated softwares. So for all official things, you have to use licensed softwares. If particular software is not there, please contact your department people to have it. So this is a couple of glimpses from the central research facilities. So lot of specific details are there. Anyway, you will be visiting that, so you can feel a, what you call, technology behind it, feel the scale of advancement behind those things. Then, as I mentioned, CIDS, Center for Interdisciplinary Studies, our director has identified 9 sectors, making an acronym ABCDEFGH. So we have every aspect which is going to contribute for nation building embedded in CIDS domains, starting from aerospace, leading to heritage, structures and tourism. So all those things are required for our growth. In the next couple of slides, I will show some of the output from NITK, which are part of our colleagues' interdisciplinary activities. One is the activity in the domain of waste food processing. So this digester, basically, it is behind your hostel block second. So what it does is, it takes waste from mess and gives out gas, which is once again used by mess. So in a way, it is a circular economy. So circular economy is a buzzword in today's conditions. Now other things are basically your e-trucks, e-mobilities. So in one of the screen you can see, earlier our education minister was interacting with our colleagues and appreciating that. And later he tweeted in this one saying that NITK has produced this. And in that, it was a part of national program called Inventive, and he mentioned only NIT names. There were all the IITs were there, but his tweet was mentioning only about disaster management and response team of NITK. So that is where we feel proud about our research activities. So these are some of the facilities we created in the campus. So in the right side you can see e-charging stations behind State Bank of India or sites of State Bank of India. So this is where we have generated the platform for charging facilities. Our colleagues have done it. So our director as well as earlier colleagues, they mentioned about search. So you have to really search for search. But I can give one clue, it is close to beach. So this is a facility where we can monitor ships, we can monitor planes which are in the radius of 200 kilometers from these positions. We can tag them. The particular ship belongs to which. Only thing, we do not do it for normal routine things because that requires security from government, safety and security approvals from government. But we have a competency to tag every ship, every flight within the radius of 200 kilometers. So it will be very good for monitoring and surveillance activities. And this same team does lot of activity in the domain of disaster management, tracking wildlife entering into village areas. There was a situation where 2 years back, couple of wild elephant entered into village and they killed couple of village people. So forest department as well as DC were worried how to handle this situation. Everyone thought that only one elephant, but then our team went using thermography tools. They identified not the one elephant, there are 2 elephants. And if at all, as the initial assumption was only one elephant, there was every risk that second elephant will attack other people, because once human animal interface takes place, conflict takes place, that is bad for everyone. So our team is able to manage and respond to all these last minute calls either from DC or forest officers. So you can see this near the beach. But going to that location, we have to really find out path for that. So there are a couple of examples of activities of our colleagues at NITK. Now research and then comes innovation. Doing research alone is not sufficient. You have to convert into some solutions for public usage, for government usage, for defense usage like that. So solutions which is relevance, then comes innovations. So part of innovation is creating patents, IP rights creations. Today NITK is proud to say that we have about 280 patents and we are in a good path of making some of these patents commercialized. That means taken by the industries, used by the industries. So we have a good environment to make patents. The MTech students, PhD students should use the 2 years or 3 years at NITK to convert your research activity into patents. Patent has a value because nowadays publication has become a routine. Journal publication has become a routine. Many of them are paid journals, so values are going less and less. But if you can convert this research into innovations, into patents, then your value is going high and high. And later stages, you have to convert these innovations or patent into meaningful or successful commercial solutions. That is where your business system comes, entrepreneurship comes. So last year, we had about 21 crores of research fundings, about 11 crores of industrial consultancy funding, and our colleagues produced about 1200 Scopio or Web of Science indexed papers. So that is a good number in any level or in any scale. So we have about close to 300 faculties, per faculty approximately 4 papers average. That's a good number in any standards. So you please continue and try to improve this number, because these are all some numbers which helps us in getting good rankings, whether it's NRF or Times or any QS ranking, publication, funding, consultancy work, they are all going to help. So if institutes get better ranking, your value in the society will be increasing. Now, to make your research an innovation, then innovation which can be converted into business, you need to have good strategies. So use good labs of NITK, the faculties of NITK, but more importantly, bring your seniors, alumni members to convert all those things. So innovation capabilities, everyone should increase, because finally this is going to help our countries. So when you do innovations, make it more meaningful, more effective, and more successful. So by putting questions, why, how, when, from where. So as I mentioned, another domain in this is creating your own business, entrepreneurship. We have an incubator called STEP. It's a very old incubator, one of the first in the country. So built during REC systems, 1991 it was created. But today it is considered as one of the good STEP. The reason is the total incubates from NITK or STEP, NITK STEP is much higher than all other NITs put together. This incubates from all other NITs, they are not able to produce 150 numbers till now. So when you say 150, it is a registered companies. So ministry has noted this, and they are all very appreciating about the successful startup from NITK environment. So on the right side, you can see some of the companies which came out of NIT STEP. So some of them are really successful as far as business is concerned. So you can see some of the startups, successful startups, the year in which they have created, and all these things are originated in NITK campus, NITK STEP, and you can see market value of those companies today. Some of them are said to be estimated because it is not outside given, exact numbers are not given in open sources. But one noticeable is we have a delivery which is a national level logistic and e-commerce company. See the magnitude of its market capital, 35,000 crores. So if you do well, tomorrow you may create your own startups, it may grow, and it may lead to this case. And there are few things which are not listed here because they are supplying majority of their product to government sectors like defense and space. So we cannot value them. And our alumni are another source in creating entrepreneurship activities, and you can get a lot of motivation from alumni members, successful entrepreneurship. So here I have listed a couple of them. Once again, you can see the scale of their market capital, 50,000 crores, 17,000 crores, 20,000, like that. You have a huge market cap or market capital created by your seniors. You also move in this direction by becoming successful researchers, which can be converted into innovations, and finally, you can start your own business. So the list is very big. I have listed only 7 or 8 here. List is more than 750. Our Dean Alumni Office may be able to give all the names, details of those companies. So to say that we have a good ecosystem, we have multiple characters embedded here. We have a good policy. The nation as a whole, it is growing economy. Lot of thrust on technical, medical, and banking institutes. For that matter, the South Canara district itself is a hub of banking sector. 7 nationalized banks started in this region. So the country as a whole, lot of heavy industries are coming, quality manpowers are there, and NIT also puts its share onto that. So innovation ecosystem at NITK is a multi-faced sector. So this is a scale which will say that what we do in the lab, what is the scale of technology when you convert lab work into a patent, but where we need to move. Most of our patents are in the domain of TRL level 2 or 3. If you research, it may be 1 or 2. So people always put a question, you are doing research, what is output, what benefit to nation? Now you can see we are doing only in the preliminary stage. So you need to make research an innovative one, putting some new aspect into that, then try to make prototypes. We have a prototyping facilities, idea factory, CSD, CIDS, multiple things are there. Then validate these prototypes, then validate prototype in industrial environment, See, validating in the lab is different, validating in real environment is different. Huge scale task difference. Now finally, make it a successful deployed technology. Now if you can do that, you are giving a big leap yourself. Your confidence in entrepreneurship will increase a lot. Your ability to get market venture capital is increased heavily, and you will do a lot of successful business activities. Please note, it is not that whatever patent you create, whatever innovation is going to be successful. Worldwide average itself is 5%. So you are bound to fail some cases, but consider it as a learning activity. Whatever your failure at NITK is not failure in your life. That failure may be leading to a better path where you will grow faster. It may show you better path where success is guaranteed. So if at all anything fails in the laboratory scale experiment, don't worry too much about. Discuss, see where it is failed, how it can improve, all those things, please do that. Don't say that experiment failed, my project is failed. No, nothing of that. Every day, every experiment is a learning day, learning experiment. So this learning have to continue not only for 2 years, it will be for further also, but with the time, see that your failures rate is reduced. More success, less failures. We have a good IE policy, innovation and entrepreneurship policy. So where students, parents, as well as faculties, everyone can be partners of these innovations. So it is basically very well recognized by NIT Council, and the ministry has asked other institutes to follow our IE policy. Now coming to an end, so what we can help in Dean Research Innovation Office. Now to give that, you start dreaming. As Dr. APJ said, you have to dream. Every day you have to dream. Because when you dream, there is a possibility of making this dream as actions, thoughts. So thought will lead to actions. So without dream, there cannot be new things coming into life. So think, but let it be a meaningful dream, and you make your effort to convert a dream into action. But for this, please remember, we do not stress too much on health being a technical institute, but you have to take care of your health. We can provide some scope of physical, mental environment where health will be improved, but it is for your responsibility, your task to keep you healthy. We have seen many people getting problems like sugar, BP at the age of 35. Why? Lifestyle is bad. They have not spent sufficient energy, sufficient thoughts in keeping their body, their mind. Both body and mind is equally important in maintaining health. Because if anyone is bad, you cannot contribute anything technically. You cannot contribute anything to society. You cannot be a good kid for your parents if your health is not good. So, we are ready to help in many ways. These are some of the domains where Dean R&I office will help. If you need more details, you can meet me. I'll be sitting in the main building. As you enter through staircases, right side, left side is director's office, right side is Dean Research Innovation Office. We are available to help you in any way. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for giving the glimpse of research activities on the campus and the expectations from the students and the scholars. May our students be inspired to transform curiosity into research, research into innovation, and innovation into meaningful societal impact. Every student entering a postgraduate program naturally wonders, where will this journey take me? One of the best ways to answer the question is to learn from those who have traveled the path themselves. The NITK alumni community represents a vast network of professionals, researchers, entrepreneurs, and leaders across the world. Our culture teaches us that learning comes from the teacher, from one's own intellect, from one's peers, and through experience over time. To speak about the career development and lessons from the alumni, I invite Professor B.D. Prasanna, Dean, Alumni and Corporate Relations, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prasanna Belur. I am a professor in Department of Chemical Engineering and also the Dean of Alumni and Corporate Relations. And I am here to present a glimpse of what alumni have done, okay, and maybe what lessons we can, you can learn from looking at the success stories of our alumni. So all of you might be aware, this institute was founded on 6th of August 1960, and the name was Karnataka Regional Engineering College. And this institute acquired the status of Institute of National Importance in the year 2002 and transformed into National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surathkal. And this institute has produced more than 42,000 distinguished alumni in its glorious, years of existence, 67 years of existence. And many of our alumni are, basically present in more than 30 countries around the globe, and they are contributing to diverse domains and industries. And many of them are, leading many of the major organizations, and many of them are successful job creators, and they have started many startups. And also, many of them are also are sitting in the highest position in some of the academic and research institutions, and they are contributing immensely for nation building as well as Atmanirbhar Bharat. And let me present some of the success stories of these alumni who are contributing to nation as well as the world in various, various domains. Yeah. So let us look at, some of the prominent alumni, successful entrepreneurs. First one is Sri Arvind Melligeri. He is a mechanical engineering graduate, okay, and he is the founder of Arcus Global Manufacturing in Belgavi, okay, and they are into this precision manufacturing, and they are supplying spare parts to companies like, Boeing, Airbus, and basically he's a mechanical engineering graduate. And we have Mr. Sahil Barua. He's a co-founder of Delivery, and all of you are aware, Delivery is a logistics company. We have another alumni called Dr. Ajay Prabhu. He's a founder and president of Quest Global. Quest Global is a multinational company, has a head office in Singapore. We have Shashank, founder of Practo. We have Madhusudan, he is the founder of Credit B. So all of them are extremely successful. They have built, business empires, okay? And make a note of it, all of them are basically, the alumni and graduated from NITK Surathkal. And we have, many more alumni who have done exceedingly well in business and technology spheres as well. I think all of you might have heard about KV Kamath. He was the first president of BRICS Bank and also the former chairman of ICICI Bank. Interestingly, he is a mechanical engineering graduate from NITK Surathkal. And we have Mr. Rajiv Madhavan. He is a 1987 electronics and electrical engineering graduate. Okay, and he is the founder of Clear Ventures USA. He is settled in USA. And we have Sri Naveen Bishnoi. He is the country head of Marvell Semiconductors. He is also the proud alumnus of Electronics and Communication Department. We have Srishti Sofat. She is the senior vice president of Oracle India. She is the 1999 graduate of Computer Science Engineering Department. And we have Mohan Savarkar. He is the chief product officer of Tata Motors, and he is the mechanical engineering graduate, 1984 batch. And we have Hema Malini Pupur, CEO of Pidilite Industries. She is the 1992 chemical engineering graduate. And Our alumni are also have done exceedingly well in national technical organizations. For example, H. Sadananda Kamath, he was a chief executive officer of the Heavy Water Board and also a Padma Shri awardee. He was a 1965 mechanical engineering graduate. And we have Dr. N. Srinivas Hegde. He was the mission director of Chandrayaan-1. He was a 1976 batch electronics and communication engineering. And of course, I think all of you might be aware about Ullas Karanth. And interestingly, he is a 1971 batch mechanical engineering graduate. And he was the director, please make a note of this, he was the director of National Center for Biological Sciences, popularly called as NCBS Bangalore. And he was the pioneer of Project Tiger. And he was a mechanical engineering graduate from 1971 batch. And of course, we had Dr. Sudha Srinivasan. She was the Group Director of Aeronautical Development Agency, Defense Ministry, 1991 batch of Electrical and Electronics. And many of our alumni have also done exceedingly well in abroad. And one example is Professor Thomas Zakaria. Another example is Professor Sunil Kumar. And he was the 1990 Electronics and Communication Engineer, graduated from NITK. And he was the president of Tufts University, ex-provost and senior vice president of Johns Hopkins University, USA. Very popular. And of course, we have Professor Prabhudev Konana. He was a 1983 batch chemical graduate. And he is the dean in University of Maryland. And we have Professor Pramod Vishwanath. Likewise, Dr. Pavana Prabhakar from Civil Engineering Department. And not only this, our alumni also have done, are doing exceedingly well in one of the top institutions in the country. For example, Professor Venkapaya Desai, he is currently the director of IIT Dharwad. About a few years back, he was here in our campus on the, on our Foundation Day ceremony. And he is graduated from Water Resources and Ocean Engineering Department in 1986. And we have Professor Himanshu Rai. Currently, he is the director of IIM Indore. He is a 1991 ECE, ECE batch. And we have Professor Prasad Krishna. He is the director of NIT Calicut. Okay, and he is a 1983 mechanical graduate. And of course, we have Professor Gopal Mugaraya. He was the alumni of Chemical Engineering Department, and he was the director of NIT Agartala as well as NIT Goa. And we have Professor A.K. Suresh. He was a deputy director of IIT Bombay. And of course, we have Professor N.B. Ballal. He was a senior professor in IIT Bombay, and he is from Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department. And not only this, our alumni also have done exceedingly well in defense and civil services. You can see the first photo, Air Marshal B.U. Changappa. He was here about a couple of days back, okay, on our Foundation Day ceremony. He is a Param Vishishta Seva Medal awardee. And we have Colonel Udupa, Kailash Kirwalkar. All of them have done exceedingly well in defenses. And also we have many people, for example, H.R. Srinivasa, Shivogi Kalsad, Suhasal Etiraj. All of them are basically IAS. Currently they are serving the nation. Okay. And our alumni not only have done in their, in the professional area, in industry or academic institutions, research and all, our alumni also have done exceedingly well in other areas. For example, you can see Srimati Rekha Kudlagi. She is an award-winning Kannada actress, and she is a electrical and electronics engineer, okay, passed out in 1987. We have Shri Neeraj Dangi and Suresh. Okay, both of them are are in politics, and also Ghanshyam Tiwari. All of them are in politics, and they are all from, they are all engineering graduates from NITK Surathkal. For example, Neeraj Dangi, he is a 1993 civil engineering graduate, and Ghanshyam Tiwari, 2000 electrical and electronics graduate, and Sri Suresh, 1984 civil engineering graduate. And we have Shankar Prakash. He is an international anchor known for his oratory skills. He is a 1984 metallurgical and materials engineering. And we have Nakul Abhyankar. Okay, he is a mechanical engineering graduate, and he's a renowned Indian playback singer, as well as Mr. Vaishak Nair. He's a well-known young actor in Malayalam cinema. Okay, and as already Professor Uday Bhatt has told you, our alumni have started numerous startups, and I have listed down some of these startups: Delivery, Quest, Aucus, Simply Learn, Practo, and many of them have gone public, and they are doing exceedingly well. And not only our alumni have done exceedingly well, they are also, have a lot of affiliation for the institution. They come very often to the institution, and they contribute in whatever the manner possible. To give you a glimpse, some of our alumni have joined together, and they, created one lake called as NIT Kere. You can go to the northeastern corner of our campus. You will see 2.5-acre lake, which can supply pure water to the campus during distress. Okay, and also our alumni have came together, and they have constructed and donated tennis court to us. And also you have seen the photo of Urja EV charging station. In fact, that was a contribution of 1970 batch of alumni, and very recently 91 batch of alumni contributed e-buggy to the campus. And also, on August 6th, a couple of days back, we laid the foundation stone for healthcare complex annex building, which is going to come up next to healthcare complex. And that was basically the contribution of 1984 batch and 1986 batch, and as well as 1972 batch alumni. Okay, so they are coming back to the campus, their alma mater, coming together, and they are contributing for various infrastructure projects as well. Some of the alumni also are basically giving student scholarships, and also they have formed a NITK Angel Investors Network for supporting the startups. And also they have taken up many initiatives such as planting fruit-bearing trees, and also research projects for water usage monitoring, campus solid waste management, and also they have started a Kindle library. Okay, and that itself shows what kind of affiliation they have for their alma mater, and they are not leaving a single opportunity to come back to the institution, interacting with the students, support the faculty and staff. So, maybe within another 2 years or maybe 3-4 years for PhD scholars, all of you are going to get graduated, and eventually you will become the alumni of NITK Surathkal. So what you can do once you graduate? You can become the member of NITK Surathkal Alumni Association. And NITK Surathkal Alumni Association is doing wonderfully well. Basically, they are working with institution for the cause of institution, and it is headed by Niranjan Mahabalappa. Okay, and they have established chapters. Okay, all in all the major cities in the country and also outside. And suppose if you settle in any of these major cities, you can be part of these chapters, and you can participate in the chapter events, and also you can participate in the batch reunions, and also you can participate in a alumni flagship event which is held in Bangalore every February, every year. Okay, every February, called NIT Connect, where very large number of alumni come together. Okay, so you can be part of this network, and also you can leverage the silver ring which will be presented to you, okay, in the last year of your graduation. So I think no one has mentioned so far, NITK has a very unique, tradition of giving a silver ring to their graduates, okay, in the final year, okay, and the silver ring represents the bond between you and the NITK Surathkal. And definitely the silver ring is going to be the key for unlocking the potential of this alumni network. So you can be part of this alumni network, and you can leverage this particular alumni network for your career growth. So in the end, what I would like to say is NITK provides you educational ecosystem. When I say educational ecosystem, it involves the campus infrastructure, faculty, staff, and the peer group, as well as alumni. and it is your choice. You can make use of this particular ecosystem to grow further, excel in your life. And my team comprises Dr. Soumya Kamath. She is the Associate Dean of Alumni, and she's a faculty in the IT department, and also Dr. Rajesh Acharya. He is Associate Dean Corporate Relations, and he is a faculty in Humanities Science department. And of course, I have my PA, Mrs. Geeta and Yatish. For any, help, assistance with respect to alumni and corporate relations, you are most welcome to come to my office and contact me. Thank you one and all the very best.
Thank you, Professor, for showing us the legacy of NITK. I hope the students will make use of the opportunities to connect with and learn from the NITK alumni community. Education is not complete if it develops only the intellect. A truly meaningful university experience develops the mind, body, character, and spirit of collaboration. Sports, cultural activities, clubs, and student organizations provide opportunities to develop leadership, discipline, teamwork, and resilience. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us excellence in action is yoga. To introduce our students to sports, extracurricular activities, and opportunities for holistic development, I invite Professor Govindraj Mandela, Dean, Student Welfare, to address the gathering. Sir, over to you.
ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಮೂವ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು? No, it will not be a slide show.
Slide show. PPT ಅವರ ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗೋದು ಅಂತ
PPT ಇದೆಯಾ?
PPT ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಸರಿ ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Yeah, the PPT is...
PPT ಮೇಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Sir, PDF is fine. PDF ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದು...
Yeah, where is PDF? Let's please open PDF. Please use the app now, sir. Yeah, right hand. Right over. Yeah.
First page.
Good morning, friends. Hearty congratulations to each one of you for getting into NITK Surathkal. And a galaxy of my colleagues have given you a brief outline of what NITK is in terms of the academic programs, in terms of the infrastructure that is there, the important functionaries of the institute. And I will take you through a glimpse of what extracurricular, co-curricular activities and how to make ourselves as one of the finest individuals that we are destined to grow. When I'm saying this out of a feeling that when you graduate from NITK, you go out with a degree. But then that's just the beginning, that's just the foundation. I think as you have seen how our alumni have migrated from their original domain of educational qualification and made a wonderful national and international reputation for themselves and to this institute, we wish and hope that once you move out of this institute after 2 years and 4 years as postgraduates and doctorate degree holders of this institute, I'm sure that will be the starting point to take off and realize your cherished dreams in whichever domain you may be thinking of going ahead. I am Govindraj Mandela, the Dean of Students Welfare, and I'll just take you through some of the activities which the Office of Dean Students Welfare deals with. Friends, we have introduced what is called as a special component in the new undergraduate curriculum, which is called as life skills. I'll just briefly take you through this, and in the revision of postgraduate curriculum which we are currently doing from next year onwards, hopefully this also would be a part of your new curriculum. Now basically we are trying to look at how to make each individual as a holistic human being, a person who is capable of, showing his fullest potential. It's not just an educational qualification, it's qualification for life, and that's what we say in terms of life skills. Bringing creative thinking, analysis, and leadership skills, supporting lifelong learning. And in a variety of ways, we would like to see that your overall stay here becomes the most productive phase of your life. We have the life skill activities spread across 4 different domains like physical, cultural, technical, and professional. And the holistic development of an individual is possible when there is a beautiful balance between your academic achievements and your achievements in these 4 different domains. And just to give you an idea, among all the NITs in the country, NITK Surathkal stands tall. It's the overall champion with 144 points, the best NITK in terms of the sporting performance. So you can be a part of this based on the choice that you have, based on your inclination, based on your individual talents and skills. These are some of the achievements of our students. NIT Jamshedpur, table tennis men, gold. Mr. Dilip Ji has been named the best player. Similarly, in Rourkela, Nagpur, NIT Delhi, NIT Surathkal, which we were hosting, and this was in women's ball badminton, and we had a gold here. NIT Jalandhar. In the overall scheme of things, as I just now mentioned, we were the leading institute as far as sports excellence is concerned. NITK is known for academic excellence as well as excellence in sports domain. These are some of the individuals who have made, top in some of these physical activities. You can see on the right side, Mr. Rohit V, who is a physics Ph.D. student. He had been selected as the most powerful man in the athletics meet held. We have a lot of friends, indoor as well as outdoor facilities. You can see here a large number of, you have a multi-gym of 5,000 square feet, which is having a state-of-the-art cardio and strength equipment. We have a 50 meters international standard swimming pool with gallery. Very few NITs or IITs have this international level swimming pool with all facilities. Just if we have the underwater cameras, I think we can even host, all international, swimming events. So you have 3 badminton courts, multi-purpose halls, chess, carom, etc. Yoga hall of 5,000 square feet capacity, indoor kabaddi court, billiards halls. Similarly, you can see the variety of outdoor activities that are there. Surathkal also conducts a variety of co-curricular, extracurricular activities to hone your life skills in different domains. One of the activities which we have here in terms of the sporting arena is Endeavor, which is our annual sports festival. And then you have a slam dunk basketball championship, which is a flagship intercollegiate invitational, which is hosted during the cultural fest called Incident. Freshers Cup and PG Cup is conducted. You have RPL and NCC Sports Day. You have NITK Staff Day, which is a unique where all the faculty and staff come together and showcase their cultural talents. And you have a yoga center. Good amount of yoga related activities are conducted here. These are some of the photographs which you can just have a look in terms of the students participating very vigorously. You have this gym, TT, and all the indoor infrastructure that is there. And friends, one of the important things is that to keep you in touch with your academic progress, we have a parents interface. Your progress through academics can be viewed and monitored by your parents, and there is a unique password which is given, and the parents have an access to their ward's progress on a regular basis. These are some of the flagship initiatives which are driven by the ministries. So here in Surathkal, we celebrate a variety of programs, as you can see here, like Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat, Azadi Kya Amrit Mahotsav, International Day of Yoga, Swachh Bharat, National Unity Day. All these are initiatives by various ministries, especially Ministry of Education, Ministry of Culture, and other ministries. And many of our students actively and vigorously participate in these activities. Now, I come to a certain very important domain, and that is your integrity, your discipline, your behavior on the campus. And friends, I think if you restrain yourself from not doing certain things which I have listed here, I think that's the best that you can be helping yourself to chart your own unique destiny. I'm not going to read through everything, but please prohibit yourself or desist yourself from going into some of these things. Be a role model. We have a very detailed anti-ragging policy. We have a very detailed anti-drug policy, something to have in terms of your decent decorum, in terms of dress, in terms of your punctuality, etc. So please ensure that you follow some of these things scrupulously. And very recently, I think some of you must have read in the newspapers, right, regarding some drug-related incident on the campus. I would urge you, I would request you that please do not indulge yourself in any of these activities. The Commissioner of Police Mangalore is very, very strict. He emphasizes very strongly that this area of Dakshin Kannada, which has become a hub of some of these unwanted activities, should be completely removed. I urge you, please, your life is at stake the moment you get into any of these activities. So my request to you is, please do not allow any of these things in your career here in the next 2 years and 4 years. We have lot of facilities. I request you to use all the shared facilities which we have already explained to you. Regarding your health and safety, yes, that's the primary concern, and please take care in terms of a wonderful physical health and wonderful mental health that you have, right? And respect the campus community. Treat the campus as a shared public place. Please keep your surroundings clean and eco-friendly. Please participate in a variety of sustainable initiatives which the institute is taking up. Again, something on the peer relations and conduct, digital responsibility, as some of my colleagues have told. I think if we can keep away from our digital addiction these days, I think it brings us to a certain degree of mental peace. It allows us a certain amount of focus on our career, on our life. What exactly have we come here for? So digital responsibility is one of the biggest things which I would say should be followed. And of course, a balance between academic and curricular activities. And I would like to introduce my team here. I am assisted by two associate deans, Dr. Nagendrappa, who is the associate dean of sports. Can I request Dr. Nagendrappa to please give him a big hand? I have a lot of support coming from Dr. Nagendrappa. Then Dr. Geeta V, associate dean life skills. Madam has been very vigorously working to introduce this new concept of life skills for the undergraduate program, and this will also be in due course a part of the postgraduate initiatives. Dr. Srinivas Rao Kola is here. He is professor in charge of what is called as NADAL, National, that is NITK Academy for Defense, Adventure and Learning. We have a special program called as a minor program in NADAL, which is a very unique thing in NITK, and many students are actually taking this as a minor program. Then we have Dr. C.P. Devata, professor in charge of parent interface. Madam, can you just, Madam is in charge of parent interface. She has been responsible for developing this initiative. Previously, Dr. Rekha was there and she has taken over, and you will be interacting with her in a variety of ways. Then we have Dr. Sashibhushan Arya, professor in charge of all professional activities. I think he's not here. Then we have Dr. Aparna, who is professor in charge of all cultural activities. We have Dr. Prashant Kumar. He is professor in charge of all technical activities. We have Dr. Hem Prasad Nath, senior SAS officer. Dr. Hem Prasad is here? No. Then we have Dr. Manoj, students activity and sports officer. Mr. Akshay, student activity and sports officer. These are the three people who are primarily involved with all the sporting related activities in NITK, and they will be looking after your participation in these things and participation in inter-NIT sports as well as many other sporting related events. My office is ably supported by Mrs. Krishna Kumari. She is my major support. Madam, please. Madam Pooja is her other popular name on the campus. Then Mrs. Sulata, she is PA to SAS officer. I think she is not here. Then I have Mr. Tinu Raj, who is from my office. Tinu is here? Yes, Tinu? No. Okay. So friends, this is how I think I would like to just conclude. Your journey just begins here. We are in place of your parents. You are as valuable as the dream of your family. Please follow some of the guidelines which have been put here. I think if you are able to maintain certain decency and decorum, I'm sure you'll be the one to say that yes, NITK stay has been a great and wonderful stay. Actions taken today makes for a better tomorrow. Build your life. Teachers plant the seeds that grow forever till your last breath. And friends, thank you so much for this opportunity. I once again welcome you to NITK. Our director always used to say, can we have an Amitabh Bachchan coming out from this institute? Can we have a Sachin Tendulkar coming out from this institute? I think life is about excelling in whatever domain we have seen. My colleague Professor Prasanna has just presented about Dr. Ullas Karanth, a mechanical engineer turned into one of India's greatest tiger conservationists. So friends, life is not just limited to academic domain. I think life is in flowering to our maximum potential. May you have the divine blessings. Welcome to NITK once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Hope this encourages each one of the student present here to look beyond the classroom and become an active part of the vibrant student life at NITK. And be assured that your involvement in the activities is highly encouraged. For many students, postgraduate life also means experiencing independent living for the first time. The hostel becomes a second home, a place where friendships are built, experiences are shared, and memories are created. To familiarize you with hostels, mess, HCC, and other student facilities and activities, I invite Professor M.R. Ramesh, PIC Hostels, to address the gathering.
Screen share ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Sufficient. Yeah, good afternoon everybody. So, I am Dr. Ramesh, a professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. As well, I am serving as a Chief Warden of hostels. So, this is the picture of the hostel campus. So the hostel trust was formed in 2011 with the president as our director, secretary, myself, and treasurer, finance warden, Dr. Sharanappa is sitting. So. And wardens are the trustee members. Okay. And our team, the faculty served as a block warden, 23 faculty served as a block wardens, and also we are having a special team called as Food Quality Monitoring and Committee. So with a chairman and 4 members, they will monitor the quality of the food and messes, hygiene, everything. So, and our hostel infrastructure, we are having 13 boys hostel with a total capacity of 4,700, and a girls block, 6 girls block with a capacity of 1,500. Altogether, around 600 students lives in the campus. So, and for the PG students, for the first year PG students, so we are presently we are providing you the shared accommodation. Okay, you might have allotted a room yesterday. So mostly we are for the boys we are allotting the hostel as Pushpagiri, and some few students are also placed in Vindhya, Satpura, and in the for the girls it is allotted in the Godavari. For the second year, all of you will be placed in a single accommodation. So this is the campus. So you can see all the clusters of boys hostel located in one place and girls hostel in one place. So we also supported with a housekeeping staff. Almost 206 housekeeping staff serve you. So they are also working 24/7, like in the 7 days a week. They are also working on Sundays also. And also there will be a caretakers or a supervisors. In the girls hostel, 24/7 caretakers will be there. They will assist you in all the possible way. And also in the boys hostel also, we are having a supervisors in each block, so you can take the help of them. Okay. And also our hostel office staff, around 13 staffs, they will serve you. And we have framed the policy, so how you should behave in a hostel, and policies for different, like standard operating procedure for the hostel disciplinary, medical reimbursement policy, rules and regulations and all. So that we made into a brochure that will be supplied to you in the next week. Okay, it is in a printing. Next week we will provide it to you directly to your rooms. Okay, so and you can look into the wardens. Okay, for the Pushpagiri hostel, Dr. Kalyan Brat Ote, and for Nilgiri block, Dr. Gopal Krishna, and Vindhya block and Satpura block also allotted to the first year students. Dr. Srinath V and Dr. Rajshekar, they are serving as a wardens there. Okay, and Brahmagiri will be allotted to you in the next semester, next year. It's a single accommodation. And in the for the girls students, so Dr. Nidhi Adka is the warden of the Godavari block, and Dr. Gayatri P is the warden of Sharavati block. This year some of you are also placed in a single accommodation for the girls in a Sharavati block. So, and also students are involved as a committee to maintain the hostels and messes. So these are the committee. These the students are elected. We are going to conduct the elections once after the first year admissions on 20th. So the core committee will be like hostel president, boys, vice president, and there is a sports and a cultural convener. He will manage all the sports and activities, sports and cultural activity. Task force, you might have experienced their service during your admission. They help you in hostel accommodation and room allotment and all. Okay, and in the next week we are going to conduct an election for this hostel block committee. Each hostel block will have a general secretary. So under the general secretary there will be a 4 secretaries, like event secretary, he manages the rooms and various events and all. Mess secretary, he monitors and reports the kitchen cleanliness, storeroom stocks, food quality, service and all. And maintenance secretary, safety secretary. Okay, so they will. You are the one who maintains the hostel and the environment. Okay. So, and some of the common facility what we are providing in the hostel includes common rooms with the TV. In some of the hostels it is a AC room, okay, and 24/7 internet connectivity, and a sports room in each block, okay, and a smart laundry facility. So we have in some of the blocks already smart laundry facility is available, and maybe in a month time all the hostels will get this smart laundry where washing machines are installed and you can wash your clothes on your own. Okay, and night canteens are there, so it works between night 10 to 12 o'clock in the night, and there are snacks vending machines in some of the blocks which okay. So, and there is a medical reimbursement for the students also. So from the hostel side we are providing around 12,000 per student as a reimbursement to the OPD charges or any bill you bought from okay, from other health centers and all. And also every student is covered under a health insurance scheme. Okay, it is offered by a institute facility, and around 1,25,000 to extent of 1,25,000 cashless facility is provided to each student. Okay, and mess concession for students. Some of the student economically weaker section student will be given a mess concession also. And these are the hostel messes and night canteens. So there are 12 messes. Okay, so as of now only in a limited hostel we have allotted you the messes. Maybe from the next semester you can choose whatever the mess you want. All these okay. So and the allotment will be done online. Okay. So based on the first come first serve. So you can choose non-veg or veg. And service providers are from the different parts of the country. Okay. So they serve a very good food. And this is how our general structure of the menu. Okay, so the breakfast include the bread, butter jam, and milk with Bournvita, cornflakes, oats, tea and coffee. Okay, and any kind of breakfast, lunch, 10 items. There will be a snacks in the evening. Okay, and dinner. Okay, so in a week, around 4 days, we serve a chicken dishes in the night for a dinner. Okay, for a vegetarian people there will be a paneer dish will be there, and fruits will be served for 4 days in a week. Okay, and ice cream will be served 3 days in a week, and sweet will be served 3 days in a week. Okay, so this is the common menu, and salad will be there in the afternoon as well as in the evening dinner. So the dal will be there, curd will be there all the time, okay, for during the lunch time as well as during the dinner. Okay, and this is the menu. You can see this is the this is a skeleton, means the standard menu. So once you elected as a member of a mess committee, you can choose based on the feedback of the different student. You can change some of the items, okay, and you can prepare your own menu, okay. And this is the non-vegetarian mess menu. And so the mess enrollment is compulsory. Those who are staying in the hostel, they should take the mess, okay. And the mess bill will be 144 rupees per day, including GST. So we serve the breakfast, lunch, snacks and dinner for 144 rupees, and it is leased among other NITs and IITs, okay. So these are the mess timings, okay. So some of the photos of the mess. So yeah. So you have already seen the mess and all, no? So this is a Phoenix and a Crescento committee. So we are conducting a exclusive sports event and cultural event for the first year students. Okay. So in the next month there will be a freshers cup for the first year, and a cultural activity, a dance event and fashion show event. We call it as a Aurora. Okay. And in the second semester there will be a hostel Premier League. So a competition, a sports competition between the hostels, and hostel day will be celebrated at the end of the semester. Okay. And these are some of the pics of the sports event. And we also celebrate certain cultural events like festivals, okay, like Deepavali, Holi, Ganesh Chaturthi, okay. So to bring the students together, okay. And this is about the hostel. And with respect to the health center, so these are our doctors, okay. So they are available 24/7. Doctors will be available in the health center 24/7, okay. So ambulance facility will be there, and certain specialized doctors on appointment, they are available on these days, you can see, okay. And these are the facilities at HCC. And you can also, we will also refer to nearby hospitals in case it is required, okay, like the KMC hospitals, AG hospitals, which is around 20-kilometer radius, okay. And we also got a psychiatric doctors, Dr. Manu Anand and Pratiksha, okay. So, and the MOU with Yennapoya Medical College is also signed, where they provide the counseling for the students, okay. So this is the medical insurance, okay. So I have given the numbers, so where you can get the medical coverage and all, okay. So that is about the hostels. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for providing the insights on the hostel and the HCC facilities available for the students. As the members of NITK, our students become a part of a community that values integrity, excellence, responsibility, and service. Let us move together, let us speak together, let our minds to be united. This spirit of togetherness is at the heart of the NIT community. I now invite Dr. Geeta V, Associate Dean Life Skills, to administer the pledge, followed by the vote of thanks.
Dear students, parents, and faculty members, life is beautiful. How many of you agree with that? Yes, very nice. And there is one simple method how you can really make life successful also. One simple word is gratitude. And gratitude is simple prayer, which is also key for success. And express gratitude for everything what you have. That is a simple exercise. Daily you can follow this. And gratitude actually brings a lot of changes. You just practice and then realize like how much changes it brings in your life. And at least promise that you will show gratitude at least for 10 things in a daily basis. When you start for just 10 things, then you feel that there are thousands of things where you can show gratitude. And you can show gratitude for your parents, air, water, flower, whatever you are seeing or whatever you are not able to see but able to feel. So for all these things, try to have one simple exercise every day showing gratitude. And when I say gratitude, most of you might have thought, okay, we should express gratitude for others. Yeah, that eventually you will learn how to express gratitude for others. But important thing is showing gratitude for yourself. That is always important. When you are a small child, many people might have patted your back, okay, you have done well. But now onwards, you should practice yourself to show gratitude for your success, your hard work. And when you show gratitude for yourself, your body, your mind, as well as your soul, it feels so happy about it. Okay? Okay, now let's have small exercise showing gratitude for yourself. Please clap for yourself for your success being in this NITK Surathkal. That's great. I can see lots of smile in everyone's face because your body, mind, as well as soul is expressing gratitude for yourself. Okay. Now, next point is showing gratitude for others also. Let's do one simple gesture, just showing love to your parents as well as teachers who have helped you to come here. Okay, do that. Yes, all of you. Yeah, show love to your parents, teachers, and all who have supported you. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. And yeah, every word spoken explicitly or silently has tremendous power. So let's take pledge. Now let's take it 3 times. One in English, one in Hindi, and again same thing in Kannada. Okay? I'm Dr. Geeta V, Associate Dean of Life Skill, will lead you in taking this pledge. All students, please rise and be ready to take the pledge. Please raise your hands for the same. Please raise your hands. We realize that drug abuse is increasing in our country, especially among the youth, and this is a matter of concern. We pledge that we will cooperate in stopping the drug abuse. We promise that we will not consume any harmful or illegal drugs in any way for any purpose. We will create awareness about the ill effects of drug abuse by encouraging every person, especially the youth, so that the youth of India can live drug-free and they can become creative and important members of the society. Today, we pledge that we will stay away from drugs and live a healthy life. 1 minute. As I said, every word said matters in life. Okay, in Hindi, हमें एहसास है कि हमारे देश में विशेष रूप से युवाओं के बीच नशीली दवाओं का दुरुपयोग बढ़ता जा रहा है और ये चिंता का विषय है। हम शपथ लेते हैं कि हम नशीली दवाओं के दुरुपयोग की रोकथाम में सहयोग करेंगे। हम यह वचन देते हैं कि किसी भी प्रयोजन के लिए किसी भी प्रकार से हानिकारक अथवा अवैध पदार्थों का सेवन नहीं करेंगे। हम प्रत्येक व्यक्ति, विशेषतः युवाओं को प्रोत्साहित करते हुए नशीली दवाओं के दुष्प्रभावों के संबंध में जागरूकता पैदा करेंगे ताकि भारत का युवा वर्ग नशा मुक्त जीवन यापन कर सके और वे समाज के रचनात्मक एवं महत्वपूर्ण सदस्य बन सके। आज हम प्रतिज्ञा करते हैं कि नशे से दूर रहेंगे और स्वस्थ जीवन यापन करेंगे। 1 more minute. Many of you may not be knowing Kannada, but it's beautiful language. Okay? ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾದಕ ದ್ರವ್ಯ ಸೇವನೆಯು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಯುವ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಂದು ನಾವು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಕಳವಳಕಾರಿ ವಿಷಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಮಾದಕ ದ್ರವ್ಯ ಸೇವನೆಯನ್ನು ತಡೆಯಲು ನಾವು ಸಹಕರಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಹಾನಿಕಾರಕ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾನೂನುಬಾಹಿರ ಔಷಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇವಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದು ನಾವು ಭರವಸೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಯುವಕರನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಮಾದಕ ವ್ಯಸನದ ದುಷ್ಪರಿಣಾಮಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಭಾರತದ ಯುವಕರು ಮಾದಕ ವ್ಯಸನ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗಿ ಬದುಕಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜದ ಸೃಜನಶೀಲ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಬಹುದು. ಇಂದು ನಾವು ಮಾದಕ ದ್ರವ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ದೂರವಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕರ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತೇವೆ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. Now you can clap for yourself once again. Please be seated. Please be seated. I have another role of showing gratitude at the end of this program as vote of thanks. Respected deans, associate deans, professor in charge of various disciplines, faculty members, dear students and parents. Good afternoon to one and all present here. As we wrap up today's orientation, It is an honor to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this event a success. First, our sincere thanks to our beloved director of beloved institution, Professor B. Ravi, for sharing an inspiring vision for NITK Surathkal, and to our deputy director, Professor Subhash Ergal, for his warm welcome. Thank you. We extend our deep appreciation to all our deans, Professor B. Venkatesha Perumal, Professor T. Lakshminidhi, Professor Annappa B., Professor Uday Bhatt, Professor B.D. Prasanna, Professor Govindaraj Mandela, and Professor in charge Hostel, Professor M.R. Ramesh, and Professor in charge Idea Factory, Dr. Prithviraj U, for providing us with comprehensive insights into campus infrastructure, academic frameworks, research avenues, alumni network, student life, and facilities. Thank you, sir. We also thank Vikram and Shyam from the Speak Make It Club of NITK for setting a serene tune with their soulful invocation. And our heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members, student volunteers, and staff for their support in conducting this program. And finally, our heartfelt thanks to all students and their parents for being part of NITK Surathkal. Thank you and welcome to NITK Surathkal. And I also thank Dr. Pawan Pandit, MC of today's program. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude the formal proceedings of this inauguration function, let us come together in the honor of our nation. I request everyone to kindly raise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
So there's an important announcement for the chemical engineering students. So the departmental orientation program has been arranged for you people in the first floor at 3 o'clock. Right. Apart from this, we'll be breaking for lunch. So all the wards can move towards their hostels to have their lunch, and all the parents can accompany them for the same, for the lunch. Right. So we can all make a move. And the student council has created certain groups for all the information sharing on the campus. So you can scan these and you can be a group, like part of all these groups, and get all the information regarding the activities happening in the institute. Thank you all.